Hello everybody and welcome back. And in the previous video we saw how we can use the if-else statement in our program. Now let's see another statement that we can use, which is the for statement. So it basically says it basically does as it says. So for something, do something. Now the basic use of this would be, so let me open up my Python interpreter. The basic use would be or what we will use most likely is for something in range of a few numbers. So let me just show you what I mean. So let's say number equals 1. And then we want to do this command right here. So for I, or basically for anything, for I in range, range is basically an inbuilt function. So in range 1, 10, then we close the parentheses, then 2 dots. So let's first explain what this means. The range is basically, it is saying for some I variable in range from 1 to 10, so this I will take the values from 1 to 10, do, and then you press enter, then tab it, so we can push it forward, and just type here number equals number plus I. So let's press here enter once again, and if I just type number once again, you will see that our number is now 46. Now if you did not understand this, you will probably you're probably asking yourself, how is the number right now 46? So let's take an in-depth view on this right here. So we first specify our number to be 1. Then we specify this right here. So for I in range 1 through 10, do number equals num plus 1. So for the first circle of this command, I will be equal 1. So it will then do number, which is 1, equals number plus I, which is then 2, so number is 1 and I is 1 in the first circle, and then our number will become 2. Then it will go back, and then it will do that the I is now 2. So since we already did 1 and now it will be 2, so now this will be 2 equals 2 plus 2, since our I is now 2, or 1 plus 2, pardon me. And then it will do it all the way through 10, and then it will give us the output of all the added numbers together, which is 46. So that is how the for loop works. Now let's see how we can also use it in order to, for example, increase all the numbers in a list. Now we didn't really cover the lists yet, but just type what I do. So let's make our third program, nanopython3.py. We specify the path. I will not say why anymore since I did it already twice. And right now, after we specify the path, we want to make a list. Now a list is basically a list of different strings or different numbers. In our case, we will use a list of strings. So number underscore list, we'll call it like that. You can call it anything you want. And we specify lists with these brackets, with not the normal brackets, but with these brackets right here. And then we specify the numbers in our list, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we close the brackets. So this is how you specify a list. You can put any numbers here you want, divided by the comma. And right now what we want to do is use our for loop in order to, for example, increase each number from list by 1. Now how do we do that? Well, it's a little bit different. So the most of the commands is actually same. So what we want to do is for I in range, and we want to open up our brackets, but not type here the range, we want to type here length, since we want the length of this list right here to be the range of our loop. So for I in range, and then open brackets len, which stands for length, and then the length of our number list. Whoops, number list. Then we need to close 2 brackets and then put these 2 dots right here. So this basically says for any number, or not for any number, for some variable I in range of the length of number list, we want to perform the number list of I plus equals 1. Now I will explain what this does in future lectures. For now on, just trust me that this will actually increase the numbers in our number list by 1. And if we print at the end number list and save this, so Ctrl X to exit, chmod +X in order to make it executable, and then we run the Python 3. You will see that the number list is no longer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically that is the simple use of the for loop. Now don't be worried about these lists right now. We will cover lists later on. For now on, I just wanted to show you what this can be used for. So for example, if you had a list that is too large, you could, with this simple 2-line code, change the values of all of those numbers in a list, or basically in our case increase them by 1. So for loops and if loops are very useful. You will also see in the next videos why. I basically only show you some of the most basic examples. They can be even more useful than this, but for now on this would be enough. In the next video we will cover a while loop that we will also use in our backdoor program. Well, actually that is the most important loop, since we can specify some pretty good things with it. I will show you that in the next video, and I hope you enjoy this one, and I hope I see you in the next video. So take care.